everybody. I wanted to talk to you about something that's been kind of working in my mind, for the last, few weeks. And it has to do with the arc that we all travel, ARC, not arc with a K. The arc that we travel when we escape a mind control group, when we get out of a cult. We go through a process. At first it's shock and disbelief, and then we start to work out of it. We have anger. We go through these different, periods, and maybe we get a little wild for a while. Hopefully we get over that. And then we start to gain normalcy. And I've talked about that before. We start to realize that we're not any better, we're not any worse than any other person. We put aside, we get out of our heads these Watchtower myths and legends. No pet pandas for us. We're not going to be living forever in this, idyllic utopia world where everyone eats bowls of fruit. And we start to realize that, we have to make the best of our life. And we have to leave the past behind, and I think that's healthy. You'll probably agree with me, that's healthy. So I'm thinking about these things, and I'm starting to realize, I started my blog, JWStruggle.com, September of 2010. So I start this blog, September of 2010, and the reason I started JWStruggle.com was for me. I wasn't really thinking about other people. I guess I thought, it'd be cool if this helps somebody else. But I really was typing up articles and just pouring out my ideas and my thoughts for myself. And I never advertised it. I never, bought any Google ads or anything like that, which there's nothing wrong with that at all if you want to do that. Because now I'm realizing, okay, it resonated with a lot of people, and I was getting thousands of visitors and all of that, and I still get a lot of visitors, and that's good. But what I'm starting to see is that it's like I don't want to go to my blog and write a bunch of articles anymore. I just don't have that need for it anymore. I remember I said it was like therapy for me, and now I've kind of moved on. I don't feel like I need it anymore. And part of me is glad, and then part of me feels sad or maybe even guilty, because I had, for example, I had some people on my blog saying, in the comments saying, well, I guess they left the lights on, but there's nobody home, and because I haven't written a new blog article for a while. Well, I'm kind of busy. I got kids. I have a life. I've got a job. I have aspirations. I have goals. I have other things that I want to do. And obviously my YouTube channel. You're aware of my YouTube channel because you're watching the video on my YouTube channel. So I'm thinking about a Vimeo channel. I'll talk about that another day. It's just a thought. It's just an idea. So here I am. I'm spending time making videos. I find that very gratifying. And again, I'm helping people. It all started with my first couple of videos about, is Jesus really your mediator? Has God always had an organization? And those two videos were a lot of work. They were like giving birth, and tons of graphics and pictures. And I distorted my voice because I was still undercover back then. And it's kind of funny now to hear me do those videos with my voice distorted. Wrong. But, I felt like I needed to do that. And so here I have, evolved and progressed. I don't really have a strong need to write articles on my blog anymore. I just I did it. I wrote, almost about 200 articles, and I had some friends of mine wrote another 100 and some articles. So that's a lot of information. It's a little messy on there. It's a little scattershot, but it's there, and people hopefully will continue to benefit from it. So now I'm starting to feel that way about YouTube. I'm doing videos. I enjoy doing the videos. I see certain friends of mine that are doing lots of videos. Video. Almost every day, some of them will do a new video. And that's cool. They're doing it because it makes them feel better. They're getting it out. And that's the point. Get it out of your system. Just if that's the way you purge yourself, if that's the way you squeegee off the Watchtower crap and then fling it off, bloop, good, do that. And I encourage you, if you have thought to yourself, oh, I could do that, I could get in front, I could talk on my webcam, and then you should do it. Get out there and do it, because it will make you feel good. It will empower you. You'll start to get feedback. You'll start to get comments. And look, frankly, I might get 300 comments and messages in a month. And I can't, it's hard to keep up with them all now. And here's the thing is I guess I'm moving on that arc, because now I'm getting to the point where I just almost, I can't do it. And then I think, well, I'm glad that they're commenting, and I love these folks out in XJW land, X-Cult land, Cult Survivorville. I think it's great. And I've done it. And so I guess I'm starting to head that backside of it, that backside of the arc, where I'm thinking, do I really want to push so hard to do another one? Part of me does, part of me doesn't. I don't want it to become a chore. I don't want it to be like more work, because I want to do it to help people and to help myself. And, there's others that went through the same process. They pop up for a while and then they're gone. There's good people out there that have done that before me, and there'll be good ones that escape the Watchtower, escape the Jehovah's Witness bigotry and prejudices and gossip mill. They'll escape. Maybe they'll be inspired by one of my videos, or by one of my friend Cedar's videos, or by Mike and Kim's, or Shyla's, or Dally Wally, or Evie. Love you, Evie. Whoever it is. So maybe someone will be inspired by mine or theirs, and then they'll start doing theirs. And then I guess that means I don't have to do as many anymore. If I'm done with it, if I've worked it out of my system, then maybe I'll be finished. You remember Watchtower comments? Do you remember that? This guy did some kick-ass videos, Watchtower comments. You know what, though? He just stopped. That's it. He was done. I don't know who he was. Most people don't know who he was. It don't even matter. He did some good videos. He's done. He retired. Because we move on. We move on, and that's healthy. That's good. That's like the caterpillar turning into a butterfly. It's a whole new species. It's a whole new creature. And now you can fly. You can flutter away and visit the flowers and explore your beauties, explore the beautiful things that the world has to offer, that society has to offer, people have to offer, that education, college, knowledge is power. You can experience all those things. And it's almost like sometimes hanging in there with all the world of the Watchtower, the crazy world of the Watchtower, it almost becomes a weight holding you down. Here's this beautiful butterfly trying to fly, and he's got a big rock hanging from a string off the back end of it. It's like you just need to cut it. Sometimes you do. Other people, I have a lot of respect for Randy Waters. That man has worked his buns off for decades. He helped me. He's helped lots of people. Thank you, Randy. I want to thank you for that. But you know what? Even Randy is at the point where he's had enough. He's worked so hard, he's getting tired. And he did so much for so many years. And he lasted so long. He made a career out of it. Danny Hazard, tirelessly exposing things online, holding up signs, which was his way. It's not my way, but that's cool. That was his truth. That was his way. I think he's getting tired of it too, and that's okay. He's got health issues. He's a good man. Thank you, Danny Hazard. As nutty as some of the things you did were, you helped a lot of people. You helped me too. I mean, and it all goes back. You can just keep going back. You look over your shoulder and you see all these other beautiful folks. You know, Gruss and Schnell, and of course, Raymond Franz, Ed Dunlap, Peter Gregerson. They've all been activists. They had their time. You know, the Setnars. What a beautiful woman, Joan Setnar. Thank you, Joan. Grace Goff. I've thanked you before, Grace. You're a beautiful lady. And you know what? Now you deserve to rest. And you get to the point where you say, you know what? I put in my 2 cents. Maybe I put in my 5 or my 10 cents. And we don't have to feel guilt anymore. We don't have to feel regret anymore, because we did it. We did it. We got away clean. You know, we had to sacrifice some things to get away. We lost some friends. You know, I still think about my 2 best friends that shunned me. You know, I still think about Joe. I still think about Greg. I'm not going to use their last names because I don't want to get them into anything. If you know me, you know who I'm talking about. You know, I still think about those men, and they're good guys. They're captive to the concept. And now I'm getting off track, aren't I? The point is we follow our arc. We do what we do when we enjoy doing it. And if it gets to become a burden, then just let it go. Let it go. Or just, you know, just bring it down and just peek in once in a while at what's happening. But the main thing is look to the future. Look to the present and make your plans, make your goals, go back to school, get out there and date people and kiss people and get married and get a boyfriend or a girlfriend or whatever, or get one of each, whatever is good for you. You know, go out there and grab after it and just leave the Watchtower behind. And don't waste too much more energy and angst and stress on it. And I guess once again, I'm saying this for you, but I'm saying it for me. I'm saying it for me. And that's all I've got right now. Thank you. This is Eric, Mr. JWStruggle, saying I'll see you next time. Maybe.